There's a special kind of pain that comes from owning a car that looks just perfect and behaves like it hates you. According to Consumer Reports, these modern cars are so unreliable that owners are trading them in quietly and pretending the whole thing never happened. So today we're counting down the 12 worst cars buyers are avoiding based on Consumer Reports data. And fair warning, by the time we hit number 1, you'll be wondering how this car ever made it to a showroom floor. Let's start at number 12. Number 12, Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. This was supposed to be the safest purchase on the lot, and somehow it became one of the riskiest. Quiet, spacious, and efficient. The kind of family car you buy to avoid problems, not invite them. But Consumer Reports gives it a troubling 26 out of 100 for reliability, and the issues start much earlier than most owners expect. The biggest red flag is the hybrid battery. Failures have been reported as early as 40,000 miles, and once the warranty ends, replacement costs can reach $8,000 or more. Owners also report sudden power loss in traffic, charging ports that stop working, and infotainment systems freezing while warning lights appear for no clear reason. Even fuel economy often falls short of advertised numbers in real-world driving. As soon as buyers understand what could happen after the warranty expires, resale value drops fast, and many owners sell early just to get out. And if you think that's bad, the next car proves that even brand new electric SUVs from trusted names aren't immune to early trouble. Number 11, Honda Prologue. Honda finally built an electric SUV and somehow made it feel like a beta test. With the Consumer Reports reliability score of 25 out of 100, the Prologue struggles where buyers expected Honda to shine. Dependability. Most complaints point to the shared GM battery and software system. Some owners report the SUV refusing to charge at fast chargers. Others see range collapse in cold weather, with a 296-mile rating dropping closer to 220 miles. Then there's the software. Screens freezing, cameras cutting out, random warning messages flashing. Some drivers have even reported the system rebooting while the vehicle's in motion, something no new car should ever do. Repairs are another frustration. Many parts come from GM's Ultium platform, which means long wait times and higher costs when something fails. The Prologue was supposed to make EV ownership feel safe. Instead, it shows how quickly confidence disappears when reliability falls behind the badge. And coming up next, a much larger electric SUV that aimed even higher and fell even harder. Number 10, Kia EV9. The Kia EV9 was supposed to be Kia's electric breakout. Bold design, 3 rows, fast charging. Instead, Consumer Reports gives it a 24 out of 100 for reliability. The biggest problems center on the battery and charging system. Owners report charging sessions stopping at 40 or 60%, and some have experienced sudden power loss while driving. Cold weather cuts a 300-mile rating down to around 215 miles. Software issues pile on. Screens lag, gauges freeze, driver assist systems misfire, and even power sliding doors have failed. And if these EV problems sound familiar, the next vehicle shows how they get even worse when you mix electric power with real truck duties. Number 9, Ford F-150 Lightning. The Ford F-150 Lightning promised electric power without sacrificing what makes an F-150 useful. That promise falls apart the moment real work starts. Consumer Reports gives it a 28 out of 100 for reliability. The biggest shock, no pun intended, is range collapse. The claimed 300-plus miles can drop to around 120 miles when towing, and cold weather makes it even worse. Charging slows down too. A fast charge can take over an hour in winter. Owners also report software glitches, frozen screens, systems rebooting while driving, and door handles that fail to deploy. Some trucks have even needed battery pack replacements under recall. And while this truck struggles under load, the next vehicle proves that even old-school off-road icons aren't immune to serious reliability headaches. Number 8, Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler doesn't fail quietly. It shakes your confidence loose. For many owners, the first real scare comes on the highway. Hit a small bump at speed and the steering can erupt into the infamous death wobble, where the front end shakes so violently you're forced to slow down immediately. Fixes range anywhere from a few $100s to well over $1,500, depending on what suspension components are worn. But even when it's not shaking, living with a Wrangler takes patience. Leaking roofs, glitchy electronics, loud highway noise, and steering that never quite feels settled turn your daily driving into a compromise. Consumer Reports reflects this with a 26 out of 100 reliability score. The Wrangler is incredible off-road. It's the everyday ownership, the repairs, the instability, the unpredictability that makes many buyers quietly move on. And next, we jump from mechanical chaos to something more subtle. Luxury tech that fails when you least expect it. Number 7. Genesis GV60. This one surprises people because Genesis is supposed to be the safe luxury brand. The GV60 looks futuristic, feels premium, and promises smooth electric driving. Then you check Consumer Reports and see a 21 out of 100 reliability score. That's not a small miss. That is a warning. The biggest problem isn't performance, it's electronics. Owners report screens freezing, warning lights appearing randomly, and in some cases, the car rebooting while driving. That's unsettling in any vehicle, let alone a luxury EV. Charging also disappoints. Real-world range often falls well short of the rating, and cold weather can push it below 170 miles. Build quality adds to the frustration. Sticking door handles, squeaks, and even water leaks around the panoramic sunroof have been reported. Repairs aren't cheap either. Parts are new, specialized, and slow to arrive. The GV60 was meant to prove Genesis could lead in EVs. Instead, it shows how quickly luxury loses its shine when reliability slips. If any of these cars sound familiar, pause for a second and comment, because if you've lived through one of these, you already know this list isn't exaggerating. Alright, back to it. Number 6. Mazda CX-90 Hybrid. This one hurts Mazda fans. Because for years, Mazda was the brand you bought when you wanted less drama, not more. The CX-90 Hybrid flips that expectation on its head. Consumer Reports drops it to 20 out of 100 for reliability. And that score isn't about one small flaw. Owners describe the car feeling unsure of itself. Power delivery cuts in and out. Charging behaves inconsistently. Some experience hybrid system warnings within the first few months, not years. That kind of early uncertainty destroys confidence fast. Then there's the tech layer. Infotainment hiccups, electronic parking brake glitches, and suspension noises that shouldn't exist on a brand new SUV. These aren't catastrophic failures. They're worse. They're constant interruptions. The CX-90 Hybrid isn't a disaster. It's something more disappointing. A Mazda that makes owners second-guess Mazda. And next, refinement gives way to software chaos in a luxury-branded EV. Number 5. Audi Q4 e-tron. On paper, this should have been an easy win. Small Audi SUV, electric, clean design, German engineering. The safe luxury EV choice. Instead, Consumer Reports drops the Q4 e-tron to a 23 out of 100 reliability score, and most of the damage comes from one place: software. Owners complain less about how it drives and more about how it behaves. The infotainment freezes, the digital gauge cluster glitches, cameras and sensors cut out randomly. Worse, some software updates don't fix problems. They create new ones. Charging adds another headache. Fast charging often takes longer than advertised, and cold weather slashes real-world range from the claimed 240 plus miles to around 180. When something fails, repairs aren't simple. Parts are limited, dealer only, and expensive. The Q4 e-tron looks refined and premium, and living with it feels unpredictable. That's why buyers hesitate. And next, the problems don't just glitch screens. They turn into full-blown ownership nightmares. Number 4. Ford Bronco Sport. The Bronco Sport sells a vibe, not a vehicle. Adventure, trails, weekend escapes. In reality, most of these spend their lives commuting, and that's where the cracks show. Consumer Reports puts it in the low 30s for reliability, and owners feel it fast. The 1.5-liter turbo hesitates, shifts feel jerky, and stop-and-go traffic exposes rough behavior that doesn't match the rugged image. Some early models have even shown oil consumption issues, raising long-term durability concerns. The tech doesn't inspire confidence either. Screens freeze, sensors misfire, and the all-wheel drive system, a key selling point, can hesitate or make unsettling noises. Interior trim rattles and sticking door latches don't help. The Bronco Sport looks ready for adventure. Living with it feels like managing compromises. And next, we move from frustrating to genuinely alarming, with an EV that struggles at its core. Number 3. Chevrolet Blazer EV. This one doesn't ease you in, it startles you. The Blazer EV arrived with big promises and bigger screens, but Consumer Reports drops it to 19 out of 100 for reliability. The core issue isn't styling or performance, it's trust. Owners report sudden range drops, charging sessions that fail midway, and cold weather cutting range by 25 to 30%. Then there's the tech. Infotainment freezes, cameras lag, warning lights pop up for no clear reason, and some drivers report system restarts while driving. Build quality doesn't help. Sticking door handles, panel misalignment, rattles in a vehicle that can push $60,000. Repairs are slow and expensive because parts are new and dealer only. The Blazer EV looks modern, living with it feels experimental. And next, the hype gets even louder, the price gets higher, and the problems get harder to escape. Number 2. Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T looks like the future of trucks. Fast, quiet, off-road capable, packed with innovation. Then Consumer Reports drops the hammer with a reliability score of 18 out of 100. Owners don't complain about one small thing. They complain about confidence, sudden power loss while driving, charging sessions that stop halfway, cold weather cutting range by 30% or more. Electronics pile on the stress. Screens freeze, cameras glitch, driver assist features disengage without warning. Even basic things like power windows and door mechanisms have failed on some trucks. Build quality issues, rattles, misaligned panels, leaking seals only add to the frustration. Repairs are expensive, parts are limited, and service waits can stretch for weeks. The R1T is exciting. Owning one often feels like being a beta tester. And next, the number 1 car on this list fails where families need reliability the most. Number 1. GMC Acadia. This is the one that scares people the most because it's supposed to be boring, safe, and dependable. The GMC Acadia is marketed as a family SUV. School runs, road trips, daily reliability. Instead, Consumer Reports gives it a shockingly low 14 out of 100, the worst score on this entire list. The problems stack up fast. Owners report rough idling, stalling, ticking engines, and oil leaks early in ownership. Transmissions shift hard, hesitate, or fail outright. Electronics glitch constantly. Frozen infotainment, camera failures, warning lights that appear and disappear without any explanation. Even driver assist systems have been known to cut out unexpectedly. What makes this worse is timing. These issues don't wait until high mileage. They show up while the car is still supposed to feel new. Repairs are expensive, parts aren't always available, and resale value drops the moment buyers learn the reputation. The Acadia doesn't fail in one dramatic way, it fails everywhere. Slowly, consistently, and expensively. And that's why it's number 1. So, how many of these cars actually surprised you? Drop a comment below, because if even one of these breakdowns helped you avoid a bad purchase, delayed a mistake, or saved you thousands down the road, that's already a win. And if you care about buying smarter, not flashier, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. More lists like these are coming, and some of them will make you rethink what safe really means.